in Nashua, New Hampshire. Why are we here?
Because we're going to Fright Kingdom.
That's right, we're going to Fright Kingdom. In the back, if you can see in the back there, you'll see the dark ride. A fully restored 1970 original Pretzel dark ride. And where there's dark rides, you'll find
Darker Dracula.
On entering Fright Kingdom, check it out. Pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, acorns. There's squirrels throwing acorns. This is great. This is great. Oh, I seen him. That's a good sign when there's chipmunks.
Anymore back home. He's so cute.
We're going to the haunted house.
We're doing it.
Here in Fright Kingdom. Let's go.
This is it.
Yep. Now, how long you been in business, Tim? 20 years?
20 years. It's our 20th season.
Wow.
Tim is an old school monster kid, and that's my favorite thing. He's got the passion, he's got the love, not only for the dark rides, but the classic monsters. This is an absolutely amazing place you have here.
I'm just very fortunate to be surrounded by so many great people that help this thing happen every year.
That's awesome. I can't wait. So far, what I've seen with the behind the scenes look at this place, it's next level. So I am so looking forward to this. I think Chuck's gonna be scared. I think he's gonna be scared. I was like, this is unbelievable. I'm here with Tim, the creator, the founder of Fright Kingdom, and he was just telling me about his Don Post story, so I knew I had to share with you guys. Tell me about the Don Post.
So I've been collecting Don Post masks since the late 80s. That's when my collection started. My very first mask was the Tor Johnson mask, which historically out of Don Post mask was the most sold mask out of all their collection. They sold more Tor Johnsons than anybody else.
Yeah.
So you'll see, we have these vintage masks, but on the other side as well, I have the entire glow line, the 800 line of Don Post masks, all the glow in the darks as well.
Wow, so what made you fall in love with Don Post masks? Was it famous monsters?
So, yeah, just, reading famous monsters and, creepy and eerie magazines and seeing them in the back of the magazines. That's what got me started.
That's awesome. These are great. That one's so rare.
Very, very.
And like that, I've never seen one in person. I've seen Kiss Miss
That's
all
right.
wearing it.
Yeah.
These are parts.
And that one is actually a tagged, brand new, unworn original.
Wow.
To the show, Dark Ride Dracula. Welcome to the show, Dark Ride Dracula. Let's go.
right.
I always say good luck at the end, and everybody normally freaks out when I say good luck. But it'll be fine. I promise.
Which is the name of this house?
This one is Zombie Apocalypse.
Zombie Apocalypse.
So, once you're here, you enter all 5 of them, and you'll know the difference between each one. There's a different line and a different greeter at each one.
Gotcha.
You start off with zombies. Nice.
How do we know you're not a zombie?
I might be.
You might be a zombie.
No.
You know
A
what
lot
got
to
me?
risk you take. I'm just walking around making sure that everything is going well out here. You're like, whoa, you scared me. We haven't even technically started yet. Like, if I scare you, good luck.
This is amazing. I'm excited. Right?
All right.
All right, here we go, Dark Ride Dracula viewers.
Here
Let's
we go.
go.
Have a great night.
Oh man.
On the zombie virus 2 weeks ago. They released information saying
Hey, zombie.
Wait, where did he come from?
I don't know.
We're gonna make it out of here. They're disoriented.
I just said if you don't want to go. Oh, that's
Somebody got me.
I think we're gonna go into the movie. Is that right?
I have been waiting, and the time has arrived when there is no turning back. A candle has been lit to help you find your way through these haunted hallways that we call home. Each room filled with the spirits that once worked here until their untimely demise. Continue on to the master of the mansion, for once you enter, your challenge is to find your way out.
Around every corner lie their deepest, darkest secrets. Enter if you will, exit if you can. Wow.
Yikes!
Hey, why are you touching my pool noodles? What, you just go around
waits inside this hut. Come on forward. You can use the wall if you want. Go ahead. Welcome to Grim.
That was intimate, and they used the darkness to create this void. You didn't know where you were going.
Right?
Yeah.
I got lost like that.
I was lost. I know you were lost.
You guys didn't even know where I was at.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
How was it, guys? Was it good?
It was amazing. Amazing.
Don't check out the dark ride, you guys. Oh,
They got me more than him.
They got him alive.
You got this on film? They utilized their space. As soon as you went in, you didn't know where you were in the place. And it felt like a horror movie because the smells, from sweet to disgusting putridness, I love it. I love it.
Agreed. Tim, amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. You have an amazing part.
I gotta shake your hand. that was really good.
I'm glad you waited so these guys were here to check it out.
He screamed so many times, I was surprised.
I sent him ahead a couple times.
Did you?
I just loved it. It's just like it kept going and going and going. There wasn't any, like, even though there was different houses, there was no slow spots in between. It was like
Just
it
nonstop,
was just
yeah.
intense and fun the entire time through, and it's just visually incredible. The actors are great, the makeup's great, the set design is amazing.
Yeah, everything's top notch.
I had so much fun.
Top notch.
So is this what you guys expected when you decided to
It's
come
better.
check out
It's
the-
better than we
I knew it was
expected.
going to be great.
Better.
It exceeded it.
Wow, that's
it's
awesome.
amazing.
So, we're here at Fright Kingdom, an original 1970 Pretzel dark ride. But what makes this all the more special is I have a really, really, really cool friend. I'm going to introduce you to him. This guy right here. This is the legendary dark ride artist, Chuck. This guy right here, some of the coolest artwork, rides, what he has done for the dark ride community is next level. And he's my buddy, and he's got cool dogs. So Chuck, look what you did.
Well, there's a lot more to come, though, down the pipeline.
There is
Big
so
project.
much stuff to announce, so much stuff in the works. He's got some great projects that he's working on. I can't wait to bring this stuff.
And
for
we're
you
gonna
guys.
find it exclusively here at Dark Ride Dracula. Exclusive.
Yeah, he's mine. You can't have him. I'm keeping tabs on him. And I don't
Find
say
me,
that to
you
too many
gotta
men
go
either.
through him to get to me.
See that? I'm his press agent. I'm running his fan club now. So
That is true.
if you want to find Chuck, you gotta
I'm a
come to
hard
me.
man to find. Everyone says that I'm difficult.
You are. He's usually hidden in a dark ride somewhere.
I'm lurking places.
You gotta look for little puppies and dark rides. Then you might find him.
I have a very old wrist. I incorporate a lot of the styles, like the pushovers. If you do a lathe with 2 brush strokes, I come back old-fashioned and do one and a quick highlight. Where today there's multiple blends. So.
Awesome.
Andy. What's your name?
Amy.
Amy. Andy and Amy. Yes. Jeremy.
This is Jeremy.
Jeremy.
You own and he owns.
Jungle Adventure Mini Golf in Old Orchard Beach, Maine.
Oh, that's awesome.
A 3D blacklight mini golf. Larry Kirchner from Blacklight Attractions, Bill that owns the Darkness in St. Louis. I don't know if you've ever made it up that way. So pretty cool. That's pretty badass.
So check that out too. If you can hear what he just said.
We'll put some subtitles.
Yeah, we've been busting butt trying to get this thing operating. Chuck's been a huge asset to get this thing.
Yes. This is dedicated to Tufty right here. Everything Chuck does, all the work that Chuck does with the dark rides, dedicated to Tufty. And we'll put a picture of Tufty up here, or we can put it there.
Amazing.
Tufty was the dark ride pup. Super special.
Always
and
will
he's
be.
here surrounding everything that Chuck does. I know he is.
It's the first one without him. It's the first one.
He's here.
And then we changed it
Wow. That's awesome.
This is the moment. This is it. The moment we've been waiting for right here. An original, fully restored 1970 Pretzel dark ride.
hands and feet in the car at all times, otherwise you get cleaved off. Welcome
Luckily,
to
I'm
the Pretzel Dark Ride. Enjoy your ride.
Oh, here we go.
All right, we can take it.
Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this. And it's Chuck at the I never thought I'd see this day. How cool is this?
Hello, Dark Ride Dracula.
This is as cool as it gets right here.
Yep. Okay, welcome to the 1970 classic vintage Pretzel Dark Ride. One of 1,400. This is stamped 1,328. Last of 6 portable dark rides left in this fashion. Enjoy the ride.
about it. It's cool as hell. And look how many people are in line for this.
We got it working. We got it inspected.
I love that there's a ton of people here in line to ride this. That's amazing. It shows that no matter what, the classic old school stuff is still cool today here in 2024. Here at Fright Kingdom, where an original 1970 pretzel ride has come back to life. Thanks to my buddy Chuck, thanks to Tim, thanks to everybody that worked on it. It's amazing.
I'm on the way too. Oh my gosh.
Got you.
I know. There's like, oh, I'm like, oh, it's not you. That was good. The eyes. You want me to give you a push? Uh-oh. I heard you guys screaming in there.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Welcome to the dark ride. It's actually the front floor. None of this has been re-hit. This was actually original to the 70s, but they're not sure if it was with the ride. This was something that was foot pedaled and it manipulates the cars up to the front, so it locks them as it comes downhill. Everything is uphill from here. This is the lowest point. The lowest point of the ride is here. Locked comes downhill. Uphill. But this is incidentally the first trick. Guess what it is? Alligator. We have the mechanism in there. I'm not sure if he showed you inside the building. The mechanism for Alligator is here. This is where the gator goes. Yep. I couldn't believe it because the mechanism looks.
So you have the gator.
We have the mechanism, the frame for the gator. The gator is done. Yeah, this is your trick too. So this is your air and your light. Air pushes the monster up, light comes on, ding. That is Max and his wife to be who sold this ride to Tim. So he asked me to go up there for an hour or two and throw that together. Quick. Besides, this ride seems to move so fast you can't see details. But let's go over this. Actually, this has to get adjusted today. So this was a really common animatronic in the early 2000s. Haunted Graveyard featured one in their vampire section, the vampire dungeon. So this is the first one. I can see everything up here on camera. This is where I watch people go, oh! I love it. That's the fun part of the job. All right, so we have some Halloween masks that they put over. So what they do, they cannibalize other props and rebuild them with their own mask making skills. And it's really something to give it a unique flavor. Here's the old trick. So this is your switch, a direct contact hit. Flick lever with a spring, tells the mask to light up with your first buzzer. I can hear that from my operator station. And then the wonderful artist here, Debbie, she came in and threw some extra just to keep your eyes on certain things, where this is the darkest part of the whole ride. You don't see that coming in. Just for now. So And there's some surprises in here too. So this mask or this mold here, I believe, is Disney. That is one of the creatures in the graveyard or in the attic scene, I think, that comes up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but that's
Looks
my
right.
recollection. I feel like Neil Fano here with a lantern lying to the wall. He has this big collection of masks, as you know.
Oh yeah.
These are Don Post. So this is the Creeper. Well, the first creature he asked me to draw out for him.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a oldie. So this was in here when he purchased it, and it wasn't even being used. It's connected to the framework that goes with this company. So we know that this was one of their first molds.
Wow.
What year would this be from?
I'm saying that this was in the 70s. I'm not going to say all the way back to 70 because I don't remember quality like this in the 70s with this soft touch. I'm not going to go back that far. However, the framework indicates 1970. So, big mystery there. And they did leave the framework behind on most of the tricks here. Which is up to us now to decide on what they want to put in here. So we're looking through a catalog of the old Pretzel props, but I think even by 1970 they had outgrown the skull and crossbones, the witch face. I think they went with more elaborate things like a Don Post mask.
Yeah.
There's another one of Debbie's creations or spooks that she decided to put up there. I like these extra flares because you don't know where to look.
Do you know the mural that he did with the guy holding the lantern and the girl?
Yes.
So that's my good buddy Max Armstrong that I bought this from and his fiance.
That's
so
awesome.
I did that as a tribute to him, you know, Chuck did it for a tribute for me.
Well, he asked me to do it, and
Yeah.
I tried to chop it out in a couple hours.
You
So
did a
that's
great
what-
job, bud.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great, and I think that's a fitting tribute.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
It was a team of people who were able to
Make it happen.
It was a big team. It was a big team with short time.
And without that kid Max Armstrong, it never would have happened.
No.
You know what I mean? He was the one that, you know, initiated the whole thing, and you know they could have easily, you know, they're a huge attraction, Andy. You know what I mean?
Another Don Post. This is my favorite one, actually.
That one's awesome.
I remember that at Spencer Gift Shops back in the late 70s, man.
Yeah, that's the Don Post Carlisle Rainbow
That's awesome.
version.
I like these cadavers here.
Yeah.
These like for some reason when the strobe light goes on, it feels like they're moving at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
It's
it.
amazing what a strobe light can do.
Yeah.
Here's an original.
Wow.
Cobra.
Oh yeah.
This comes out.
What's in the back?
Okay, so that's one of the frames that goes to the one on top. Instead of the vampire, that's where that comes up. And that's where they thought the Frankenstein was, up there.
That's incredible.
And I would think so because this always came back straight like this. I remember this on the other pretzel rides.
That's really cool.
This is the only one. And this has some kind of an electric, it's just a sparker that comes across, it wipes across the expanded mesh, and it scares you that way. But they answered, their answer to this was this firecracker thing. That's pretty cool.
So where was the Frankenstein going to go when he does?
Probably up on top of it where the vampire is.
Okay.
Because that was just something they could quickly, I went out there that morning, nothing there. Went back 2 hours later, it's all set up. That's how fast they move here.
Wow.
So he's going to be one of the first things you see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Frankenstein, yeah.
And it should be. And that's where I can do an elaborate scene right there, too.
Yeah.
Go through the doors, have chains breaking, you know.
And he's right
Some
there.
lightning or something.
They put this here for now, and they had a giant monster that came out. There's a frame that goes here.
Oh wow.
So, but in time, and here he wants to put a set of double doors, a small set, and here, and a bigger one here. So,
Crash out.
yep.
Yeah.
Maybe up on top as well. Crash, crash.
Now this right here adds value to this ride. I'm just letting you know. This is.
If you say so.
This ride just doubled in value in about 2 minutes.
You're supposed to sign this when you're finished with it. We took the truck off. Hey everybody, this is me, Chuck the Dark Ride Artist, here at Fright Kingdom's Pretzel Dark Ride, a 1970 vintage classic pretzel ride. Come take a ride on the dark side where you pay to get in and you pray to get out.
There he is. There's Chuck with the Frankenstein. This could very well be the only one in existence right here. That is got to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. The
I've been
fact
around a lot of them. And
you
I've
of all
never
people
seen-
would know,
Yeah,
and
never
that's
seen
it. Wow. Just wow.
Original tailoring. Much
That's-
farther back than 1970.
That's unbelievable.
So this is where Taylor, the tailor, is. Her name's Taylor, and she gets to be a tailor.
Oh, this is her like workspace.
She takes the old costumes like that,
Yeah,
and she amps them up.
she does amazing.
She's actually unbelievable. Like everything is perfectly tailored by Taylor.
Yeah, the crew here is like the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're
unbelievably professional.
Unbelievable.
like he.
And you know me, I've been around the block a few
You,
times.
yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Fright Kingdom is on his way up, and he has other ideas. He's a madman. He is working in here sometimes till midnight, 1 in the morning, like a madman, drawing on his these little sketchbooks with new ideas with what's coming out next.
Wow.
And he's
He never
prolific,
stops.
like you've never
Yeah,
like you've never seen.
That's great. A lot of haunts, a lot of guys, they just get comfortable. They're like, it's good. Yeah.
And like, but it's just it's
Not
the
with
passion here.
No, it's 100% passion and the professionalism.
Yeah.
Masks, more masks.
I don't know how you come in here when it's dark though and see that up there and
I
not
know.
get freaked out. Have you
So
ever been
look.
freaked out yet?
The vampire woman in the pretzel ride was right there looking into my room. Okay, there's my room. Now look at what I get to walk through. Here to the bathroom, guys, lady.
Oh, at night.
At night, mannequins, endless mannequins.
Electric chair.
This is your rec room where everybody meets. They make their own masks here. Isn't
Yeah,
that
that's
something?
amazing.
Custom to your fit.
I mean, this is
If I lived local, I would definitely want to work here. This place is just.
that's incredible.
This is amazing.
Words of encouragement up there too. That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, Tim is I've met a lot of, park owners and haunt owners and people who've operated rides, and I've never seen anybody that was this detailed and passionate about scaring people.
I remember this particular actor last night scared the crap out of me. So it's cool to see Brian did an awesome job. Because Brian scared the crap out of me. Because I remember.
Oh, the doll, yeah.
I remember the doll. The doll got me. So, definitely an extra shout out to Brian M. Because he scared the crap out of me last night.
It's very special. And,
It really is.
Tim actually even he's become like a brother to me, and I hear this about everybody.
Tim's a good guy.
Yes.
And it's just like his passion for it is just.
I mean, I would so work here if we lived in the area. Like, I would definitely work here. Because it just looks like you're having just so much fun. And you work with great people.
Oh, yeah, it was Kai. Look at the authenticity. Everything on there
It's so
is
much
breached.
detail. And that's Taylor that does all this, right?
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She comes in, you have to wear it. She measures you up, and she's so professional and
Wow.
awesome. The whole crew is amazing, amazing. There's a lot of funny stories at the end of the night, and it's all family friendly. That's the best part.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is amazing.
He even answered that good shit.
What would you do if he just moved?
Right? Just jumped up right now.
I hate so hard.
You know a haunt is good when, even with the lights on and during the day, when you know the stuff is not real, hopefully, it's still creepy as hell and super terrifying to walk through some of these things. It's crazy. It's an absolutely amazing experience to be able to just see the detail and the craftsmanship and the quality of what went into this is just mind-blowing. And it's definitely creepy walking through here. And I'm a 6-foot Italian guy and I'm still... This is the part that got me right here. This is the end of the haunt. And this, it was like right there. There was a terrifying little pumpkin guy, girl, whoever maybe a real pumpkin, I don't know, but whoever it was, I thought for sure.
We did find out actually that it was Kai.
Oh, Kai. Okay.
Chuck told us because Kai really.
Are these trade secrets we're supposed to give away?
Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck.
Yes,
Chuck
we'll just say
yelled.
that. But
it was amazing.
Just because I want to give Kai
out.
a shout out because she did an awesome job.
Yeah, it was. I thought for sure that there was no way that was real, and I was like, wow, so cool, because I love pumpkins. It's my favorite thing about Halloween is pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, seeing Halloween. I just thought for sure there was no way it was real, and she was real, and terrified us all, and Chuck especially screamed like a little girl. I know I've said it a million times in this episode, there's nothing that I've seen that's comes close to this amount of passion put behind a haunt. It's incredible. Fright Kingdom. Unbelievable. This guy.
He's terrifying.
It looks real. And then you come out, and there it is. The dark ride. How perfect.
So perfect.
Perfect.
I love this place.
Doesn't get any better than this.
It doesn't. We've been hanging out for the better part of the last 2 days here, and it's epic. The crew's great. The haunt is great. The dark ride's great. It's an awesome place. I don't want to leave.
There's the dark ride. All right, I'm here with Tim, the mastermind, the owner, the genius behind Fright Kingdom. And Fright Kingdom as a haunt is absolutely amazing. It's been a long time since I've seen anything that's had that kind of passion behind it. I think the last thing that comes to mind was when I was a kid at the old school spooky world. Wow, it brought back the feelings that I had of the old, that was just a magical place. And I came here and I got the same feeling and was just blown away by Fright Kingdom. However, this is something we got to talk about. This is an original 1970 Pretzel dark ride, and Tim, you brought it back to life. Tell me what it was that made you want the ride and want to do this and bring this back to life.
Sure, and thanks a lot for coming to visit us. It's really nice to have you guys come to Fright Kingdom and see what we have going on. So I share a love like you guys do of dark rides since I was a kid. Started with Disney's Haunted Mansion. That was my first dark ride that I was able to attend. And as time went on and we built our haunted house, always still wanted to do something with the dark ride here. And the opportunity came when a group called Daffy, the Dark Attraction and Funhouse Enthusiast group, they came to Fright Kingdom to do an event to see some of our old school animatronics that we have. We have a pretty large selection of it. But a great friend of mine, Max from Netherworld, mentioned during that visit that he had an old Pretzel 2-story gravity dark ride in their facilities in Georgia. So we started doing our homework and looking into it. I was able to reach out and find Chuck through you guys. You helped me find Chuck Burnham to get him on board to be a painter. But, you know, it was an extensive, very, very extensive restoration with this piece. You know, when we got it here, we pretty much took everything off of it that was on it. We sanded, scraped, grinded, and repainted every bit of the metal on it. We built an entire new facade. We had, you know, crews working double shifts on this thing, you know, from morning until late into the night to accomplish, you know, getting it inspected before we opened. But it was quite the journey. We refer to it as the Dark Ride Project, and we're honored to be stewards of this historical piece of haunted house history here. And the team of people that came together to make this all happen is unbelievable. You know, you guys and your channel were super helpful. You know, a lot of folks from the internet, from different groups, helping us obtain information about this ride. And, you know, again, back to Chuck, having him here as part of the team. You know, not only did he paint this amazing facade that these people love, but he's also running the attraction and, you know, helping load guests right into the cars and give them a little bit of the history about it. A couple other key folks that were involved. Our friend Jeremy here, he hails out of Maine, and he's been an expert in helping us with all the mechanicals of it. And Bodie over there helped us with all the tech stuff. He's been helping put lights in and, you know, keep this thing running. He helped us get all the sound and audio, you know, squared away. But we're very proud of it. You guys got to ride it. You know, I'm sure your viewers are going to get the opportunity to, you know, see what it is to take a ride in it from your point of view.
For sure. What was your introduction to dark rides? How did you fall in love with these?
Probably as a child, I grew up in Florida, and Disney was very gracious to, you know, the school kids of that time, and they would take us all in the big yellow school bus down to Disney World, and all the other kids would get off the bus and run to Space Mountain or Splash Mountain, but I always ran right to the Haunted Mansion, and that's where my passion started. Started collecting old school Dawn Post masks, and, you know, but to actually own a piece of history like this is, you know, it's pretty awesome. You know what I mean? We're very fortunate, and the younger generation getting to experience this type of attraction, you know, it's been overwhelmingly super positive, and people coming off this ride just saying just how fun it was.
That's awesome. There's something so special about what you're doing here. You can tell that you're an old school monster kid. You've got the masks in the midway that people can enjoy. They can see parts of your collection, and that's taken it to another level, to a next step, to share your, not only your passion for haunts and for this kind of stuff, but also to just want to share everything with people. I just think is absolutely amazing. The midway is amazing. The park is amazing. The haunt's amazing. This is amazing. Everybody, you must come to Fright Kingdom, experience this. If you're looking for that thing you've been missing, it's here. It's here in Nashua, New Hampshire. You know, we go to a lot of haunts. A lot of people go to a lot of haunts, and you can tell when the people love it, and Tim loves it. This is incredible. Tim, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes. I know you're super busy. It's going to be a busy Saturday night here. Come down to Fright Kingdom in Nashua, New Hampshire. They also have you do a Christmas thing as well.
We do. 2 weekends in December, we do a major overlay on all the attractions. We make it snow here. We have evil elves and Krampuses. We've been doing that for 14 years. We pretty much have a cult following, and we're sold out every single night that we do that. In addition to that, we do a halfway to Halloween event. That's a 1 weekend only event to give people their Halloween fix that need it, and that's very well attended. And we also do our in the dark event, and that's the second weekend in November. That's a lights out event where guests, as they travel through in a group, they get a single light source to be able to make their way through the haunted houses, and you have to sign a waiver and you get touched.
All right, so go to Fright Kingdom online, find out the information. You can get your tickets, you can get all your information on the park when it's open, and come here. And I definitely, I'm gonna speak for the entire dark ride community here and say thank you so much for restoring this, for taking this amazing piece of history, bringing it here to Fright Kingdom for people to enjoy. You have done an incredible thing here, and thank you so much from everybody in the dark ride community for this. This is a blessing to be able to ride this ride again and have it done by such an amazing group of people. So, Tim, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for coming. Great to see you.
Good. He's got great genes. He said a lot of them are 17, 18 years. He's had the same bloodline. Wow. So.
Hi, you good girl. Yes, you are. And you are too.
He's a boob.
You both are.
He likes to boob.
You are too. I know. I love you. I love you. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. You screamed a lot. It's on tape. You can't. You sounded like the beginning of House on Haunted Hill. I mean, it's like.
Listen, and then we're being chased down by the next group, and then passed out by the second group, and then the third, and then in that time I'm lost from her. I'm terrified.
We got completely separated in the dark.
Where the hell I was.
So I was.
I knew I was in here, but I'm like, oh man.
Well,
Amy!
I accidentally went out the
Emergency
actor,
exit?
and they're like, one of the actors is back there. I'm like, I think I'm lost. She's like, come on, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened.
And then I couldn't find. And then I went when I got back in. I went the wrong direction, and another group was like,
Yeah.
I think you're going the wrong way.
Well, because you can get easily lost
And then you
in
guys
it.
are like, Amy. I'm like, okay, I'll do this.
I was terrified because I'm like, wait, she's not with you. He goes, no. I'm like,
she went.
came up here.
I was just wandering around Amy's.
And I ran back in like it was a horror movie. Amy! Amy!
So while you guys were doing that, I was standing out back waiting because I was expecting you to be the first group out, and I'm seeing all these randos come out. I'm like, what happened to these guys?
Where'd they go?
Where'd
I
they
got
go?
lost in there. I didn't know where.
I know. I came around the corner. Chuck's crying. I'm like, what's going on?
In the fetal position in the corner.
Almost. Your little girl, Kai, approached me at the end of the night. She goes, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, she
You
did.
were all up against the wall like this.
Yeah,
So
that was
did you guys
great.
happen to look over to the photo booth because there's a picture taken right at that point?
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, we got access to it. We can go look that up.
Oh, never
Definitely
mind.
I gotta see it. No, I need that picture. I gotta see
You're on in the
that.
night.
Chuck's.
So being in my position and painting all these fronts, designing and making monsters for 35 years, the better part of it, one thing's for sure, you have to have a funny outlook on life sometimes. You know, loved ones leave, the dog passes, and sometimes I go back to my credo, which would start in the daytime when you wake up going, you know, this is going to be another dark ride because I'm going to go have fun. I'm going for that excitement. Paying the ticket, going through those doors, through the dark ride of life. It's going to be dark and scary in a lot of those places, but how you manage that reaction is up to you because you know you'll always come out laughing at the end of that ride through those doors.
I love it.